Technically, you want to have your pet out and go send him at him and then stun him right there. You're gonna Ice Fury, run behind a pillar so you don't silence you. Stormkeeper, Sky Fury, Primordial Wave, Frost Shock, Lightning Bolt, Spirit Walker's Grace, and now the bread and butter Lava Burst Ascendance, Elemental Blast, and Lightning Bolt. And so right there, ooh, that's a perfect showcase to show you. Wow, dude. Okay, so everything was everything. Boom! Damn, did it again. Oh, damn, we just had to do it again. What is that? 230. That was a good one right there. We were able to get 5 off of it. We're trying to showcase the new build right now, and you know, with all the buffs and everything, I'm trying to show everybody, yo, Volcanic Surge. You might want to look into that one now that things are changing, you know what I mean? But no one believes me. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Were you the warrior? Were you the warrior in there? The tank? Oh, dude, you were lucky. Ooh, you were lucky, dude. I almost killed you. Then I realized you had 1,000,000 HP, and I was all like, yo, how is this guy living? I was like, this guy is just living. Usually, yo, people just get smoked like that. But I was like, then I looked and I was like, this dude has 1,000,000 HP. I was like, I'm not even going after him. After that, I was like, nah, I don't even care who the other person is. I'm going after that dude. And the other dude was on me. I was like, nah, dude, we're going after the healer then. I don't care. Yeah, I know. That's why I was all like, man, you had a 1,000,000 HP. I was like, damn, son, is that where everyone's at now? Because I'm still rocking blues, baby. Like, I'm still rocking blues. I'm actually going over, yeah, I know, and that's probably going to be in the next video right now. We're trying to make a guide right now for the, Elemental Shaman because the thing came out, and so basically we're rocking double trinket, the lower version of the main hand just because it has more crit on it, and a blue because it has more crit. So what we're trying to do with this build is we are going straight crit. We're going as high as crit as we can. In PvP we'll have around 40. When burning right procs we'll have around 47% crit. Alright, and so just follow me real quick. The reason why we're using that is this is the build right here. We're calling it the Elemental Blood Wolf build. And right now it's revolved around Ascendance and Volcanic Surge, because Volcanic Surge has just gotten buffed, so has Lightning Bolt. And so I'm trying to show everybody, nobody plays this build, and I get it, like, you know, sometimes it's difficult. It is difficult to play this build, but if you can get it off, if you can get it, dude, you can end the game real quick. And so this is centered around Ascendance and Volcanic Surge because Lava Burst is 55% plus damage right here. We're plussing it right here with this 5%, so that's 60. And with our crit, that's 47%, so that's around 107, right? Call of Fire, 10%, 117. Elemental Equilibrium, that's 15%, so that's around like 30 or something like that. And then at the same time we're popping our trinket slash racial, right? And that's gonna be like one lava burst will be around 150k plus lava burst damage, and you get 3 of them guaranteed with a possibility of 6. So you can have 3 guaranteed. 4, 5, and 6 is all just completely on RNG because you have a mastery for 17%, so each lava burst has a 17% chance to proc. And sometimes it does, man. I got a clip with a 6-pounder, a 6-pound lava burst where a dude died with that one. And the reason why for that is because of Ascendance. It's a lot of people, I think, overlook this bad boy. And so if you read it, transform into a flame Ascendance for 15 seconds, replacing Chain Lightning with Lava Beam, removing the cooldown on Lava Burst, and increasing the damage of Lava Burst by an amount equal to your critical strike chance. So see, we're not actually using critical strike for the stat. What we're using it for is for the damage. And so when you pop this bad boy, dude, the shit is crazy, and you get crazy numbers, man. Oh, it's gone now, damn it. Okay. Well, we can do the rotation right here now that we've done the shuffle. But if done correctly, then you can do some big numbers. And so the rotation, let me show you. So if this is the person right here, right, and you're behind a pillar, this is what you want to do. All right, if nobody is on you, if you got $1 million tank with you and he's over there just tanking stuff and you can free cast, this is the nice tight knit way that you can just one-shot a dude like the fastest as possible, I feel, right now, with the new build and everything coming out. So you're behind the dude, you're targeting the guy, right? Okay, so technically you want to have your pet out and go send him at him and then stun him right there. You're gonna Ice Fury, run behind a pillar so you don't silence you, Stormkeeper, Sky Fury, Primordial Wave, Frost Shock, Lightning Bolt, Spirit Walker's Grace, and now the bread and butter Lava Burst Ascendance, Elemental Blast, and Lightning Bolt. And so right there, ooh, that's a perfect showcase to show you. Wow, dude. Okay, so everything was everything. Okay, so check it out. So this is the build right here. All right, now let me explain. You get 5 lava bursts right here. You're so lucky to see this. This is so rare to get. 5 lava bursts. We got 2 overloads. If we would have got 1 more overload, that would have showed you perfectly 6 lava bursts right there. But these are all very realistic numbers right off the bat. So let me show you what happened. All right. So the lava burst is where the bread and butter happens, and so these are very realistic numbers right here. 179, 158, 157, 124, 121. Those are very realistic numbers. That's what we just did right now and killing those guys right there. Elemental Blast was lucky enough to crit for 300k. And yeah, dude, I already caught one on video. It's on the YouTubes. Thank you for subscribing my man, or following my man. I appreciate that. If you got a YouTube, if you can subscribe to that one. I'm almost at 100 subscribers, super close. And so we're pushing out these videos to help the Elemental Shaman community play some shuffles and stuff, because I'd be watching some people and sometimes the Elemental Shams, they're not pumping it out, and I don't know if they realize, like, hey man, have you tried the one-shot build? You know what I mean? And so let me walk you through why everything is. You're gonna Ice Fury, that's gonna give you 25 Maelstrom right there. You're gonna pop your Stormkeeper / Trinket and Blood Fury, that should be all macro together. Sky Fury, then you're going to Primordial Wave, which is gonna apply your Flame Shock. You're going to Frost Shock. That's going to activate your Elemental Equilibrium / Elemental, or let me show you. That's going to activate your Electrified Shocks / Elemental Equilibrium. And then you're going to Lightning Bolt. That's going to give you 50 Maelstrom because it's going to overload. 50 Maelstrom is what you need. You're going to Spirit Walker's Grace Lava Burst, and you're going to be immune. The only thing they can do is stun you to stop you. You're guaranteed 3 lava bursts, but if it overloads, that's even butter. Keep it silky. You know what I mean? And so that's going to give you 80 Maelstrom plus, and enough for your Elemental Blast to hopefully crit for 300k. That's going to pop your Surge of Power. That's going to pop your Surge of Power to give you that extra, Lightning Bolt right here. And since you have lightning rod, it's gonna hit them for just that much extra. So these are real numbers right here: 170, 145, 140. If they crit, these are numbers that these are just hits right here. But for some reason the PvP dummy is just as weird like that. But if these crit, those are real numbers right there. So the lightning rod hitting for an extra just 30, 20, 20. That's an extra. That's almost 30, 30, 30. That's an an extra one. But you run double, yeah. And so yes, we do. We run double trinket. We're running the trinket from last season. Running the trinket from last season, the ring from last season, and we just upgraded the neck piece from last season because we were running the next piece, the blue one from last season, and the cloak. But we were lucky enough to have some time and rank up a little bit, and we got around 1931 because we streamed for about 13 hours yesterday and got up to around 1931, and then at the end we got real tired. We got real tired, and then we went 0-6 on one, and we couldn't pick it up, and then we were just, alright, it's time to take a nap. I get a lot of questions for the add-ons that I use as well as my UI. Alright, so we're gonna just go over the basics real quick. You definitely want to have or if you're wondering how my cam is off to the side a little bit, that is dynamic cam. You can have your character just slightly offset or as far as you want, depending on how you want it. Nameplate cooldowns, that is my targets for what I am targeting. They get to show over them what it is. Nameplate cooldowns and nameplate SCT. I also have, I guess I'm gonna get this other thing called details. It's supposed to be a lot better, but right now we have recount, of course, and threat plates. Threat plates is also the one that is over their names and shit. But the one that people are usually looking for or interested in is the weak auras / XCT plus. All right, now XCT plus is activated by /XCT. That brings up this bad boy, and it does pretty much a lot of things, but I just want one thing, and that's this right here, the outgoing critical strikes. And then when you test it, that's this right here. That's pretty much this right here. And so you can program it however you like. You can move it however you like. I put mine up here, and I put my outgoing right here for just the regular hits because I like it next to my people right here. And you can move it however you want, but that is mine for when it crits. I know exactly how many lava bursts I hit, or if my elemental blast crit or anything like that. Adjust that however you want. You can have with incoming damage, healing, etc., for example. Oh, I think that's it because I don't have it enabled. And also the other one is weak auras. That's all of this that you're seeing right here. We usually play buttonless. We do have some buttons, but it's just down here for our little like pots and noggin fogger and all that jazz. But we usually just play all of our abilities on our screen right here. And so starting at the top, we have our trinket, but we are rocking double trinket, so we're actually not even using our trinket, but we still have it there just because he just looks cool, just in case we do want to throw on the trinket, you know what I mean. But pretty much I like to have it so it's a guy who's ready with a little axe to get me out of stuff, and so that's how I know that it's for him. I'm a visual person. I like to see little markers. This right here is my wind shear. It just looks like a little powder thing, so it just looks like I throw some crack in their face and they just wind shear, you know what I mean. They sniff that bad boy and they're just like, oh snap, I forgot what I was doing. Got flame shock right here, primordial wave, lava burst, echo lava burst, ice fury, stormkeeper, lightning lasso, healing stream totem, capacitor totem, earth grab totem, fire guy, rock guy, gust of wind, thunderstorm, astral shift, nature swiftness, hex, bloodlust, spirit walker's grace. And that's pretty much our abilities that we have on there. And then of course we have our castables. So if we're casting on somebody, for example, down here, Ice Sphere, we have that bad boy, so it looks like we're casting something on the bad boy and just bringing out the air some snow, you know. Or if we're going to do some lightning, we're doing some cool lightning with some good sound. Same thing with the chain lightning, so you guys know which one I'm doing, because that one spins, you know. Also, we have Lava Burst, if we want to cast that bad boy, you know what I mean? So we can just put them right in our dead center, and that's exactly where we want to launch it at. Boom, see what I'm saying? And over here we have our little bust, that's our Stormkeeper right there for an instant lightning bolt. Boom, boom. But that's pretty much our everything. That plus if you want to cast, like, say, Stormkeeper, you know what I mean, we have extra things that we're doing for it, so it just looks cooler. And it pulls it down, and now we have 2 lightning bolts by our side that we can just boop, 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 boop. You know what I mean? And so, with those right there is a whole string of everything. And so this is what it pretty much looks like when everything is all together. Definitely a lot, I know. But this is pretty much the UI for it. Everything is pretty much each individual one. There's over, I want to say, maybe 100, you know. And so it just keeps going, and you just have to make how you want to make it, you know what I mean? For example, if you want the totem or capacitor totem, you know, you make one totem right there, and then on top of it you put an icon for it. You simply go to the trigger, you put the trigger for what it is, capacitor totem, and the whole difference that I do is when you go down here for the capacitor totem, is down here, I put it when it's not on cooldown, so it's on my visual like that. And then when I use it, boom, and then we have the timer for it, and that timer is right underneath it. You just name it something, put it on top of it, and there you go. And then you just do that for every ability pretty much. And once you do that, then you have this whole monstrosity that you want. And so I like to look at it as a nice curve right here, a nice curve, and on the sides is my windows of abilities. For example, if I want to go straight full damage, I'm trying to one-shot a dude. Boom, boom. Everything's gonna be popping. Bam, bam. See, we have all our abilities. Everything's ready to be popping. Boom. See what I'm saying? So we have everything from our nature's swiftness to our astral shift to our spirit walker's grace. See, so it shows how much I'm doing it, a visual, just in case. Sometimes I'm getting trained by double melee and I'm just lost in the mix myself, you know. And that's why you need that bad boy. And so those are pretty much the add-ons that I use, that a lot of people ask for, and you just pretty much got to make what you want to make in this thing. You know what I mean? You don't have to go all crazy like me, but Gust of Wind, just over there, it has a timer. You know what I mean? The animation, and then the timer. That's all it is. And then if you want to throw a sound on there, throw a sound on there. But for me, I keep it nice and simple, quote unquote, you know, and try to keep it nice and clean. You know, I know it's a lot, and the animation, there's just a lot going on at the same time, but once you get used to it, it's like it's not that crazy. You know what I mean? Very simple. Flame shocks, deuce right here, lava burst. Those three pretty much go together. You know, We just happen to have an extra lava burst. Ice Fury, Stormkeeper. This is pretty much our big openers that we use, our abilities that we use most. Lightning Lasso, Frog down here, Astral Shift over here, Spirit Walker's Grace because they're a little bit on the 2-minute side, you know what I mean. Nature Swiftness right here, just put some little nature icon right there. Thunderstorm, big ass thunderstorm of course. Gust of Wind, and throw some crack powder at somebody. Wind Shear, you know what I mean. And then your totems, pretty simple. And then your rock guy, fire guy, you know. So when you're trying to do everything, get your rock guy, put him out there, send him out there to go stun that dude, you know what I mean. Stun that dude, bam. Then you hit him with that Ice Fury. Get behind that pillar, Stormkeeper, Sky Fury, Primordial Wave, Frost Shot, Lightning Bolt, Spirit Walker's Grace, cast that Lava Burst to Ascendance, Elemental Blast, Lightning Bolt, and that's perfect right there. Perfect right there. And with that rotation, you'll get a 300k crit, an extra lava burst at 192. These are realistic numbers right here, 160s, very realistic lava bursts. And then the lightning bolts, just the quantity is true. If it crits, it's around 160. The lightning rod around 33, that's true. 126, realistic. 263, it's more like 163. But that's it right there. Oh, that Elemental Blast came in with the clutch. He could have bubbled on that one, but that's twice. Paladin, you got a bubble, homie. You got a bubble. I give you that bad boy, because homie, you need that bubble. Give it to you, pimp. Give it to you. That's the power of the bloodline. That's the power of the bloodline.